Welcome to the Quartz Mines in Arkansas.
I'm Sidney Galpern, cake decorator, chocolatier, international instructor, and sugar addict. I started this crazy business and it led to teaching all over the world, and I made my parents quit their jobs to come work full-time for me. We don't always agree, but when it comes down to it, our life is pretty sweet. We're going to recreate some of our favorite travel memories in extravagant cakes and sugar masterpieces. This week, we're traveling to Hot Springs, Arkansas on a huge cross-country road trip. Hot Springs is a beautiful little town known for its hot and cold natural therapeutic springs and for its mysterious gangster history. You could spend hours walking around checking out the unique boutique shops and touring the 100-year-old bathhouses. But we only have a day in town before we hit the road again, so I asked you guys on social media to let me know what I absolutely can't miss. Morgan on Facebook suggested Waghmare Quartz Mine right outside of Hot Springs. All three of us have a love for gems and crystals, so we're so excited to pay it a visit. We opt to mine the tailings of the quartz mine, so with buckets and shovels in hand, we set off to the field to dig for our very own crystals.
Who wants to stick their hand in there? It looks way too cold.
Yeah, Dad, you can do that part.
We had an absolute blast finding buried treasure in all shapes and sizes.
Are you okay? Do you need a hand? You need help?
They had a lot of rain here. Woo!
Pull your pants up.
It just so happens that I manufacture a sugar called isomalt that looks just like these crystals, and I'm inspired to make my own versions in sugar, following one of the most popular cake trends right now, the Geode Cake.
I think there's a crystal in my boot.
Hey, number 24. Number 24 and 25.
The flavor of this cake is classic almond with a rich lavender buttercream. I added a little bit of purple food coloring into the icing to make the inside of the cake match the outside. It's those little details that will put your cake over the top. Now I'm going to cover the cakes in various marbleized tones of grays and purples. Let's carve this part of the cake out so we can fill it in with geodes later. The middle tier is for support, so I'm going to carve some styrofoam to give it a more natural look and fill it with sugar crystals. Marbleizing is one of my favorite fondant techniques. It's so easy to do and it always looks super impressive. I'm going to make a bunch of sugar crystals to decorate my cake, and for that I'm going to use isomalt, which is a sugar-free hard candy and it works great in humidity. I melt my isomalt in the microwave until it's boiling and fill it into all of my geode molds, layering different colors to get realistic crystals. Once they're cool, I unmold my crystals and use a hot knife to define the edges. For some of my crystals, I unmold them a little bit early when they're still warm to bend them to the exact shape of my cake. To put everything together, I use hot liquid isomalt as a glue to attach my crystals right onto my cake. Let's make this really pop by painting a striking gold around the edge. Really, don't be afraid to go out of the lines with this. I'm going to tie the whole cake together with one of my favorite techniques, splattering, which is not only visually stunning, but way fun to do. Geode cakes are one of the hottest trends right now. Use crystals in any color of the rainbow to match your party theme. With these techniques, I know you're going to rock your next geode cake. No pun intended. Okay, maybe a little.